Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. I'm AD Springer, also known as Corbidian. This is the Electric Metropolis video game tour, and hey, I'm playing a video game for once. Yes, I'm starting another playthrough of Civilization 6, playing as Trajan, Rome, and using the Gathering Storm rules at King difficulty. And well, we'll get in more detail in a moment because I do have to the notes that I actually did this. But yeah, I'm just randomly just felt like streaming. I haven't streamed a video game in a while. I was like, you know what? I was like, geez, what do I play? What in the world do I play? I was like, well, let's play something I know I like, rather than experiment too much. But yeah, I'll go through a list of all my settings and stuff for those who care about such things. It is in the title, and it will be in the description for the VOD later. So if you are wondering what the settings are, they'll just be in there. But I'll go through them and explain my rationale here in a moment. But oopsie. So yeah, as for playing Sid Meier's Civilization 6, I don't have 7 yet, so someday I'll be playing that in the future. But Civ 6, as I've said in previous streams, I think there's a VOD on my YouTube list of the last time I played it for stream, and that was King difficulty, and I was playing as... Oh, geez, I can't remember the Civ now, and it hurts, because that was actually my first King difficulty completion ever. That series I actually went through and played an entire King playthrough, and managed to get out of it. And that was on the PS5. But now I'm going to try to play it here on PC, and try to play as 6 I'm doing currently. I'm doing an RPG of Lex Arcana, a a TTRPG set in Rome. I have Rome on the brain a bit, so I was like, well, I could play Total War Rome, but I'm kind of trash at it, honestly. And I know I like Civilization, and I like all the little settings and stuff, so we're going with that. That's why I'm on the Rome kick, even though Trajan is like I think he's one of the starters early on, so... I mean, Caesar. Let's tell people that we're doing this. But yeah, no, I've been playing Civilization, God, since... Not the very first one. I didn't play the very first one. I played CivNet and... games... the Civilization games like CivNet, Civilization... The first PC one I think I played was 4. I played the SNES version of Civilization. That's you want to find a really weird way to play Civilization. That's the weirdest way to play it, I think. So we are playing. Oh goodness, I have a mouthful of title, don't I? Whoop. So, let's get this all started. What happens when you kind of just, at a whim, go, yeah, sure, let's just randomly start streaming. Civilization 4. Oh, I'm so practicing. So... Yeah, so I've been playing it since the early days, and I think my favorite version of this is Civ 6. Civ 5's pretty good. Civ 5's... Because before Civ 5... I believe Civ 6, one of them, Civ 5 or Civ 6, one of them stopped with the, what used to be called by Civ fanatics, the stacks of death, where you could just load a ton of units all into one hex, or square, and then just... It just took forever for battles to wear out, and on a glance, you wouldn't know anything was wrong. You would just see this little stack on your screen of like squares, and you wouldn't know how powerful it was unless you sat there and hovered over it or you fought it. Whereas in 6, 7 onward, 5, 6, and 7 does the same thing. They have the more tactical each unit takes up a whole hex. Even though by scale that wouldn't make sense, because it's like, well, that would mean that, you know, your infantry is a day ahead of your cavalry or whatever. That sort of thing. But, hey, whatever. Okay, I'm going to mute so I'm not just typing away in your ear. 1 second. There we go. Such a technical thing. So yeah, Civ 6, Trajan, Gathering Storm. The Gathering Storm rule set as opposed to Rise and Fall. Rise and Fall, I've never played with Rise and Fall. I have it because I got the complete anthology, so I have all the things for Civ 6. But it is Rise of... I've played mostly Gathering Storm because Gathering Storm had Canada in it. But I forget why I don't use Rise and Fall as a rule set. There's a reason why. I can't recall. But suffice to say, it's the one I'm used to playing now. So, and Rise and Fall predated it, so whatever. King difficulty, I've played Prince difficulty, which is, in my opinion, it's the one that's the most fair in the sense that the AI doesn't have any advantage. You don't have any advantage. Because in Civilization 6, for those who don't know, the lower the difficulty you set it, what it's doing, it doesn't make the AI any dumber, really, or smarter, either way. It's basically tilting the game in your favor. You develop, all your cities develop faster, you get more resources, and you just basically have an edge the whole time. At Prince, neither side has difficulty, and the more you push it the other way, the higher difficulty, it becomes more and more of an edge to the AI. And that edge pushes you, the player, because the AI is not great, isn't great at optimizing its builds. Like a player who's really good can still beat the AI at Deity. Deity basically, I think it's like 120%, 110% bonus on everything, so they're just constantly ahead of you. Unless you optimize for your civilization, you basically have to build to whatever it is your civ is good at, and then go from there. Even at King, I have to. At Prince level, I can reliably win against the AI pretty much every time. Just because I know the mechanics enough that even if I don't, like say with Rome wants to go to war a lot, and it has a benefit to going to war early on, especially since its early units are that powerful. We'll go into more into that later. But some civs are better at war or diplomacy or science, and that's the victory condition they're going for. As you go higher in difficulty, you really need to drill into whatever advantage you have, because that's the only thing you have that the AI doesn't have. So King difficulty is just so I'm challenged a bit while I'm playing. I do have to concentrate, concentrate and play serious rather than just messing about too much. Because if I mess about too much, I'm dead. The AI will just outpace me and I'll be crushed. I started from ancient period. That is, you can start at later periods if you want to start at a higher tech level. I just like playing straight from the start and build up from there. I've set the speed to marathon. It doesn't mean I'm doing a marathon stream. This stream's probably going to be probably 4 hours or so. So a pretty long stream, but not marathon. Marathon in this sense is that basically makes most Civilization games at standard take 500 turns. 500 turns basically gets you from ancient world all the way till the far future. I think the end game condition is, or time condition is like the year 2050 or something, or 2100, something like that. And you start way in the past, like way BCE. But with Marathon, it slows everything down completely. So I forget how many turns it is, but it's way more. Oh, actually no, I think it's 250 for normal standard. Longer game. Part of the reason doing Marathon is I want to stay in ancient period longer as Rome for as long as I can. because all the build slows down, so you have a lot more that slow build and things like that. I generally play standard if I'm playing on my own, but marathon, I thought, why not? I'll make it. That's a difficulty I don't play a ton of, and I don't play ancient civs that often, because usually playing standard, you want to get to your time period quickly. Like if you play as even as Canada, you want to be in a later era, in a more modern era, quicker, because you get your cool units and cool buildings faster. Whereas if you're an ancient civ, you get all your cool stuff right away, and you need to hurry up and get as much advantage as you can, because suddenly all your stuff becomes less and less relevant the more and more time goes on, and anyone with modern bonuses gets stuff. They get more powerful as time goes on. So because I am somewhat achievement chasing a bit, I have done a lot of achievements just by play, but there's a couple I haven't gotten. Have I done continents? I know I haven't done small map yet, which means even those marathon, it won't be like this huge sprawling oh god map. Yeah, I win a regular game on the continents map. I haven't done that. I don't know if this will fire. It should. Win a regular game with a Dominion victory on any difficulty with any leader. So I'm going to try to TEMVT VC. I'm going to try to win by battle. I'm going to try to win on a small map. I am winning at King difficulty or harder. I've done that on the PS5. I haven't done it on PC yet. And there's other maps I haven't done yet. But there's actually one I got just the other day. I was just messing around. I got claim every hero across every maps, which was kind of funny. But I'm forgetting. Ooh, I should probably post that. See, there we go. Probably should throw that in the Discord as well. So yeah, going continents, going small, so it won't be this huge sprawling map. I set it as random world age, temperature, world temperature, rainfall, and sea level. So I don't know. I like doing that because it makes it so I can't. You can play on, say, like Earth or Earth-like map. So you kind of end up knowing where all the wonders are. You know where Africa is, you know what Europe is. You know the map in your head. It's fun to do as a fun little like, hey, that's Russia, or hey, that's China, and remapping the world that way. But I like really throwing myself off and going like, I don't know the map. I never know the map. And with these random age and temp, I don't know what the layout of the land is until I've already discovered it. I'll slowly discover, oh, it's that kind of map. It's this kind of map. Now, the extra special rules I've activated are Apocalypse Mode, which I can show those and read those as the game suggests them. So Apocalypse Mode adds new natural disasters. The existing disasters are way bigger, and the chances of natural disasters happen almost all the time. There's also another unit that's added called Soothsayer, which it lets you inflict natural disasters on your enemies and them on you. There's also some events that come up that involve your Soothsayer units. Big scary is, should the climate reach its final level of change, comets pummel the earth and destroy humanity. So the game just ends because we all basically wiped ourselves out. So there's a huge incentive not to let, because you can basically flood the world by polluting too much. And with the amount of natural disasters that will occur, like just volcanoes happening all the time, CO levels will climb. So you want to get to the future era sooner rather than later to try to dig yourself out and try to scrub the CO2. So actually, in marathon speed, I don't know how screwed we are. I don't know if this is even doable. We'll find out. One mode I like is Barbarian Clans mode. I play with that all the time. Basically, that means that there are little bandit camps that will show up every so often. Now, in regular mode, before they added this mode, you'd have city-states that randomly were dotted across the map, and then you had Barbarian camps that generated every so often. In Clans mode, what happens is that you have a Barbarian camp, if left alone long enough, will eventually turn into a city-state. So sometimes that just means, even because without that, sometimes you can have barbarian camps that just overwhelm you because as you go up in tech, as the world goes up in tech level, the barbarian camps go up in tech level as well, and that becomes intensely annoying for me. So clans is, I like that better because it generates, you have a rough idea where city states will appear. It makes sense to me in a sort of narrative way. So it's just more fun for me, and I don't have to deal with barbarians all the damn time. Heroes and Legends, basically this lets you get super powerful units that last only for so many turns. And each of these units, some of them are great at fighting, some of them will generate resources. I believe every civ can claim all of them, but it is helpful to get, you get one hero per city. When a hero falls over, they actually leave behind a relic that can be a culture boon to your civ. Interesting to play around with. Just adds an extra little, what? Who's that? You know. Monopolies and corporations makes luxuries a little more interesting to collect, because if you get a certain amount, I think you have like 2 or more, you can set up not a corporation, but you can set up you get bonuses for having more and more luxuries of the same type. And if you have all of a single luxury, if you're the only person who has, if you have in the early era, you can only have like a workshop, I think it is, or industry. That's what it's called. You can get an industry, so you have a gypsum industry or incense industry, chocolate, whatever. You get bonuses because you have those luxuries or those units. But those resources. In later eras, when the corporation becomes a thing, you can, if you have a lot of a certain resource, you can develop, you get even bigger bonus. If you have all of that resource, you can develop a monopoly. So, interesting little thing. Reminds me of the corporations mode, not mode, but mechanics in Civ 5, which I liked quite a bit. Civ 5, Civ 4. And secret societies is where when you encounter different things or trigger different things, there are these, you have your governors, these people you can put in different city-states. And then there is the secret society that you can join. Whichever one you join, and you really need to join at least one of them, you get a bonus depending on what area you're in. So instead of upgrading a governor, one of your city governors, you upgrade the whole Civ's investment, if you will, into the secret society, and that allows you to get bigger buffs. Some of them are
towards the stars. Cast your net wide, O Trajan, Emperor of mighty Rome. Your legions stand at the ready to march out and establish the largest empire the world has ever seen. If you can truly get all roads to lead to Rome, yours will be an empire of great riches and luxuries. Surely then our citizens will proclaim you as their best ruler. The Optimus Princeps.
So his special abilities for Roman Empire. Trajan's Column. All cities start with an additional city center building. Starts at the monument building in the ancient era. So that's really good. That saves a build and helps each city that you develop will build faster because of that. Their borders will grow. So it really encourages you to settle or spam a little bit, because you need to get cities set up as quickly as you can to benefit from that. Taking cities is kind of not great because of that, but hey. All roads lead to Rome. All cities you expound or conquer start with a trading post. Trading posts, if in a trade route range of a capital, they also start with a road to it. Your trade routes earn 1 gold for passing through trading posts in your own cities. So trading posts, usually the way to develop them, you have to send a caravan there and have it come back, do its route at least once, and then that establishes a trading post. So if you have your caravan pass through that city that has a trading post of yours to another place, you get bonuses because it's getting extra trade as it's passing through that trading post. Wherein Rome gets an extra little oomph on top of it. His special unit is the Legion, which is a special ancient era unit that can build forts. Basically a better swordsman. And then there's the Bath District, which replaces the aqueduct, and that's great for city building and generating housing and water and stuff. Getting fresh water, which helps with food development and the like. And whereas Bath has its own special thing that it does. So this build tells me, in these features and abilities, that Trajan is not so much a conqueror as an expansionist. He wants to expand and get as many cities out as possible. So he has this big. So between Trajan's column and all roads lead to Rome, he gets this bigger and bigger trade empire he builds himself. He gets more and more money, and all cities develop rather quickly because of that. And Legion keeps him safe in the early game to do fast expansion. And then Baths will help those places develop even better once they're already set up. So it's about setting up quickly and getting a nice entrenched position. So I want to sprawl a bit. I don't want to build tall. I want to build wide and then conquer. As opposed to previous Roman builds, which center around Caesar, and Caesar's abilities usually involved you wanted to conquer. Collaborative abilities are about taking on other cities. Alright, let's go. Begin the game. And of course, I love that this game has I know him from stuff like Sharps, from the Sharp series, and from GoldenEye of all things as 006, and Equilibrium, stuff like that. All right, so there are theories about building your first city somewhere other than where your settler sets up, especially if where they start is terrible. This one's not bad. I'm near a river. I'm near some marshlands, which is good. There's some nearby luxuries I can build into. There's a quarry, which I can't get yet, but I can build into it. Quarry, sorry, so I have stone. So, and I'm near the ocean. So this is actually a pretty ideal start. But say you had a much worse start and you were like in the middle of a desert or whatever and there's nothing next to you. You would want to move just to get a slightly better start position. The problem is every turn you don't build your first city is a turn lost. You lose so much. And you have to kind of take that into account. I usually just build wherever I am. Rarely do I move. Unless the location's that bad. And that's happened over the years, decades I've played this game. That's usually not the case. Then again, I didn't play against people, so again, I don't play multiplayer. I think I've played it like a handful of times. Plus, I got an error score for building at all. One because I built near a river, and another because it's my first. Also because we built near a volcano that could erupt. Yeah, that volcano's gonna be that volcano's gonna be an issue. But building further away wouldn't have helped too much, because that's gonna basically wreck all these hexes constantly as disasters happen. So we need to explore a little bit. Let's figure out what our continent is like. Oh, we've discovered a new continent. Our explorer is naming it Laurasia. Okay. So that means it's around the Laurasia continent. We want to find other ones because there are bonuses for developing on new continents. Our first research, the first thing we want to learn, I think, is mining, because we want to benefit from that quarry there as soon as possible. Yeah, there. So a normal game wouldn't have, would be like, I think it's 500, whereas a marathon game is 1,500 turns. So everything takes longer. For example, researching mining in a normal game does not take 30 turns. So, what do we want the city to build? We want to build a scout right away, because I don't want this warrior to stay away from my town too long. Barbarians will attack it if they find it. I don't want, until I can build walls, not having defenses near it would be bad. But we will cycle around just to fill out our local map. Yep, because you can't move. Right out of the gate. So, yeah, I think the game ends if it ever hits climate change level 7. And we already start, because of our disaster intensity, we already start with the world already at some risk. Like usually when you start a game at standard, this is 0. and it contributing to climate change, this goes up little by little. So already the sea levels that would have been randomly rolled are 0.5 meters higher than they would have been otherwise. There's a chance like all the volcanoes are active. Yeah, it's gonna be rough very quickly, and if civs are not careful, we can be destroyed almost utterly. So things to keep in mind. A lot of luxuries. Ooh, I want to build here. Right here would be great because I'm near some luxury sources. A little bit. Whoops, I didn't mean to go there. That's okay. Yeah, well, I'd want to go there later anyway. In these early Civ games, you kind of don't want to build out. You do want to sprawl, but in the old games, you kept your cities as close to each other, so you had this very tight-knit sprawl of civilizations. In Civ, I think Civ 6 is the one that started the bit where you develop tiles around you, so you actually are at a disadvantage if you build too close. Rome actually encouraged you to build kind of close because you have... Ooh, so this is like a peninsula, it looks like. Uh-oh. It's good and bad. Volcanic eruption. People living near the volcano flee as lava and ash blankets the surrounding land. Plus side, it fertilizes all the tiles around it. That would have hurt my unit if he was nearby. What's it calling itself? The Pelagrian Fields. Oh, barbarians. That's exactly what I was scared of. Can I build anything with gold right away? I can't. I'm actually in trouble. Well, there's nothing I can do. I just have to very slowly make my way over. Oh, scouts didn't attack. Oh, it's because the scouts aren't strong enough to hurt me. So I know barbarians are going to be coming from the north, so I need to be ready for barbarian incursions pretty much right away. So there's probably a barbarian camp like right there somewhere. Yeah, so there's a peninsular narrow here. It might not be on peninsula, but it feels like it because we're... It's a small map too, so this map, like, that's the top of the map there. That's the bottom of the map there, so this is... Actually, no, we're not near the map. If you're at the edge of the map, you'd see this. That little dotted line there. That indicates that's the top of the world, the most north you can go. So I'm in the northern hemisphere. So, like, at some point, tundra starts about, like, here almost. Environments. I have to keep that in mind. It helps to know what your landmass is because it tells you there's a goody hut, hooray, little village. They will, if I don't... What bonus do I get? Ooh, free governor bonus. Oh, Void Singers discovered. I got Void Singers the other time I streamed. It started with a dream of the sea. The wave surged toward the shore, but refused to break upon the sand. The water's surface having been turned to something more like skin. A vast, dark shape moved underneath, its form constantly growing new limbs, resorbing old ones. Resorbing? Resorbing? On the wind, there was a song that whispered to you its name, set of syllables not designed for human tongues. The next day, in the market, you overhear a young urchin with a hollow stare mutter something in the same language. Discovered the Void Singers. Our world is shallow, theirs is deep. You have opened your mind to the song of the void and accepted its truth. The old ones are sleeping. We can hear their dreams. It seems to be madness is a higher truth. We wait and watch the sea and sing their praises. So, we can construct the Old God Obelisk building, a powerful replacement of the monument, which is really good for Rome, because now we basically get a superpowered monument, which we build for free every time we build the city, so really good idea to build as much as possible. So gain a boost to writing. Awesome. What does... That do? Hold on. What it does. Me not being able to I can find out. Oh, I know what to do. TEMVT, my favorite part of these games. I learned so much, not just about the game, but also about world history and civilizations and stuff. Old God Obelisk. Unique to Void Singers, replaces the monument, contains one great work slot, which they already had. Can hold any type of great work. Provides +1 loyalty per turn in the city. If the city already has maximum loyalty, also provides culture. So yeah. It's a super obelisk, which is awesome. Ah, there you are. Oh, I don't like being flanked like that. That's bad. I'm gonna get bapped. Ow. I need to run away. Or they kill my unit. Oop. What can I hire from you? I can hire a spearman at 466, which I'll want to do as soon as I can. Get the feeling these guys are going to...
Best, man is the noblest of all animals. Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
Change our policies. Bonus to fighting barbarians, please. I've never done survey, getting double experience for recon units. I've always done the discipline military policy. Yeah, we'll go God King. Bonus to faith, we'll need that. And getting gold will probably be good. Production to all cities is not bad. I like urban planning once you can develop your own faith through holy sites. Because there are mechanical benefits to having faith, one way or the other. I kind of don't like. I kind of missed in 4. I think it was 4 or 5. You're able to set up. You could set up a rather a spiritualist, but not an organized religion sort of civ. But it's like, yeah, that's not a thing. Run into the forest to get some defense bonuses. I'll send my scout because I do need to continue scouting. Oh, there's a mountain range right here. So these guys are channeled right at me. Awesome. All right, so civics. We got our code of laws. That's just an automatic. Do we want bonuses to build military units, or do we want a foreign trade to be started right away? As much as I want to get our caravans going, I do think we need to get the better military build speed faster, because that barbarian camp is existential. That will destroy me if I don't deal with it. Yeah, I need to get more units, so go with another warrior. We'll retreat some more. We'll slow you down just to buy our warriors more time to heal. He might just go here. Yep, he went for me because his dice are higher than mine, so he should do a fair amount of damage. Get to healing. Fortify there. There we go. Wipe yourself out against my scout. Go for it. Can I destroy you on my own? Oh, I can't. It says stalemate, but I'm doing more than enough damage to destroy it, so bam. Thanks for the promotion. That was only doable because I have a bonus against... I want to move through woods and rainforest quickly, because that's a lot of what I'm seeing here. I get the feeling this planet is very warm, because I'm seeing jungle almost ready. Oh god, there's another one right there. That's so bad. I'm nestled between 2 barbarian, so I just need to survive. Oh, that's rough actually. That's really rough. Now let's retreat back and heal for free. It's not, we don't have to range out to fight those guys. I am in trouble. I really want to build. And then there's sea barbarians. Thankfully, these will advance and turn into other stuff. So until I get another warrior facing south, I should not leave. But let's continue ranging out. Definitely gonna want to buy a spearman from one of these guys. I'll probably buy these guys because when you buy a unit from a barbarian clan, you advance their conversion into being a city-state faster. Ow. I mean, I'll take the free attack, sure. Range right into my warrior's attack range. Thank you. No damage. That guy's gonna retreat a hex for sure. He's gonna die if he doesn't. Yep. Can't get away though. Well, he can actually. He can run back, so. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to hang back and heal because I don't want my. I have very few units and it takes a long time to get them. And warfare does not slow down just because you're in marathon. So, something to keep in mind. Some turns you just click next turn, nothing to do really.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
Merle's Travis. Okay, so we have our mining tech. Next tech we want is what can we get to? We need irrigation to get use of that, and we need sailing to get that. I should be able to defend my land resources more than my water, because water resources I need a harbor to build units out of. Astrology wouldn't be bad because I'd be building a holy site right away. But I need to get my specialty. Getting a wall saves me from having to baby my city. But I think I need irrigation faster than anything. What gets me the irrigation? Pottery. So I'd be seeing irrigation in 75 turns. Or I can get to starting my walls in 80. Building a holy site in 50. Gets me to, I think bronze working gets me to iron working. That's a long way away to get that. 80, 144, so 124. Yeah, 124, 124 turns before I can build a single legion, and that's after looking for iron. That assumes I find iron in these hills. Hopefully there's iron. Let's presume we're in trouble. Start building now toward Legion. Actually, let's not assume we're gonna get Legion. Let's check first if we have iron. If we have iron around us, then building toward the Legion is good. If we don't, oh, actually, probably don't, because we don't have any hills near us. Because these are stone. Those won't turn into iron. Those are stone, and iron only happens in hills, I think. So I'd have to range north or further out. This is bad. Okay, I'm change our thing again. On King if I was Prince, I wouldn't sweat it too much, but at King difficulty, I know it matters. My AI opponents will have a slight advantage over me, so I need to not fall behind too much. If I want to win the fight against the barbarians faster, for sure, I need archers. So I need animal husbandry, and then archers, which I can build for sure at 75. Nope, just defend for now. Let them come to me. Oh, we got our first Pantheon thing. What bonus do we want? We have no geothermal fissures near us. Breathtaking appeal. Land around us pretty? Average. Yeah, no, nothing's really pretty here. So, +2 faith from geothermal fissures and volcanic soil. Yeah, that's gonna keep happening. So we could have a holy site there. No, not there, but like there. You don't want to put it along a river because the river will flood more likely than not. So until you build dams. If I build there, I'd get a bonus. I need to be attached to 2 of these tiles to make it worth my time to get +4 faith, basically. If I just built there. Or there. Production, plus 25% production toward districts and cities without a specialty district. That's not terrible. That means I can build a district pretty quickly. Religious settlements. When chosen, receive a settler in your capital. Border expansion rate is 15. I can get a city right away. And maybe start heading down this way. Risky. Might be worth it though, just get the free settler. And border expansion's faster, which is really good for me because I already get a bonus to it anyway. When you receive a builder in your capital, city growth is 10% high. So I get a builder for this, which I may want so I can start building stuff out. The problem with building is I need to be able to defend what I got from invasion. But if I can build this stone now, my production goes up. I probably am going to be building warriors for the next while. Fertility rights might be the right move. God of War. Get a faith bonus equals a 50% strength of each combat unit killed within 8 tiles of a holy site. That's not going to be for a while. Healing increased. Get bonus faith for destroying barbarian camps. That's good if I intend to hunt barbarian camps. That would turn these 2 into 100 worth of faith on their own, which would take me 100 turns to get. Naturally. Bonus to building military units, ancient ones anyway, which is not terrible at this stage. What do I want for the long term then? Camps I'm not going to have for a while. I do have some little reeds and marshes. I think these count as grasslands, floodplains. Wonder building, that's probably not a thing for me. River Goddess. If I build a holy site along any of the rivers, I get 2 amenities for free, which is pretty good. But I don't know how river rich the world is yet, so I don't know. Rainforest tiles, not bad. I see there's quite a few, so bonus for that wouldn't be bad. I'm gonna assume I'm in trouble. Let's assume I'm in trouble. So then it becomes, yeah, let's go builder. Let's believe in the city. Well, settler's pretty good as well. I could expand almost right away. Builder. First prophet has a flash of insight beneath the starry sky and bows in thanksgiving to unseen gods. Oh, I get a bonus because I was the first one to establish my pantheon. It means other ones didn't take God King then. They took the other one. Get a bonus because I did stuff. Cool. We're moving together. As I'm not letting you sit there by yourself because the barbarian unit will kill you. First quarry, which is going to help our build speed way faster. This is dangerous because I'm probably going to lose my scout doing this, but I don't want that sling unit to close in. I'll retreat back to the city if he doesn't get killed. Now let's defend that. Actually, no. You want to move, don't you? Wait, no. I want to buy a tile. Well, we want to save up money to buy units. So I'll have you detach for now. Please retreat, because you'll die if you stay outside the city. we'll have our units defend the quarry. Awesome. Perfect timing for our... That's why getting the stone was pretty good, because that meant these guys came out faster. One of my charges. Get a nice floodplain farm. I see warrior takes 14 turns instead of 20, so it just that little bit was huge. Do I need another builder soon? No. I do need... Slinger is okay. They're just not good at defending themselves. I rarely use slingers unless I know I have a numerical advantage. We'll risk it. Means it means we're not going to be able to buy a unit soon, but
without craftsmanship, inspiration is a mere reed shaken in the wind.
We get a bonus, Johann Brahms rather. That because we have multiple quarries, that gave us a civic boost to craftsmanship, and that got us to this thing faster. Awesome. Change our policies. We won't have the bonus toward fighting barbarians, but ancient and classical era melee, anti-cavalry, and range units. So basically everything gets built faster, which is good. Building builders faster would be nice, but until I get a holy site of my own, God King will have to stay in effect. The downside of this means my warrior is weaker, but that will take 9 turns to complete now. So, speed, 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 speed. I need to keep my moves moving. What do I need next? I can do cavalry for a bit. We're not going to get great person till we get a better government. Foreign trade won't help us for a little bit, so doing it now. Getting a governor title would be good. So we'll go with that. It's going to take a while for state workforce to kick in, but I'll take the river bonus for you attacking across the river. You want to run away? That's fine with me. Go away. You, however, major defeat maybe, but you're so weak that crossing a river still to my advantage, so I'll take the free experience. And I get a boosted bronze working, which is super helpful. Heal, because you're in my area. Get some experience for my other warrior unit. Bam. Thank you very much. He wants to raid my things. Oh, thanks. Yeah, go away. Promotion, give you a bonus to just fighting in general. Retreat here, because I don't want them getting sneaky and slipping in. Problem with leaving barbarian units for too long is that they do, as tech goes up, they will develop and they will always be an issue. There we go. So we're defending all our resources. Would like to march on. Let's try marching north. We have the city, we have Rome defended, so now it's a matter of repelling the barbarians from our shores. I'll move here. I think I get a flanking bonus. Is that a thing yet? No, that's a later tech. But I'll take the free hit. Pop. And now that scout's kind of trapped. It'll take him 2 turns to even get away from this unit. He didn't run at all. Really? I mean... I'll rest you. promotion. There. Now we have 2 veteran warrior units. Oh, they're building so much. Retreat. Swap. Actually, you know what? I'll get you to defend the quarry. No. Getting 2 units heading north would be good. Keep up the build. Bop him. He has a defense bonus because he's in forest. Okay, I thought I was at one thing. He might try to kill my unit here. No, he went for the harder hit. Oh, it's because I have a penalty for being in marshes. That's why. I'll promote before you die. And we'll attack with the fresh unit, give them experience. Oh, I didn't get the kill XP. No. Oh, it's alright. Heal, treat, heal. Oh. When you get the chance. Heal. So we should be able to clear this out because they don't have spearmen yet, which is good. Where'd you go to meet me? I'll take that fight. Fortify till healed. Let's not overextend ourselves here. He doesn't have any back, he's all by himself, so I'll take. Barbarians will rush into your waiting attacks, so. Oop. I know he can't kill me yet, so I'll fortify some more. I'm healing as he's attacking me. And hey. There, you can start running away. Yeah, no, I always find Civilization very calm game. Like it's enough to engage my brain, but not enough to. The turn-based nature of it means I can take my time and think about my moves. So it has that chess-like add-on for me. Okay, so this guy is going to be in reserve because I don't know if Rome's going to be attacked from the south, and I want to be able to answer that attack. Though he's coming back, so yeah, no. Get you moving. Get you moving. You're retreating here. And ooh, if you don't go into the city, I'm going to. Eat your lunch. Building this big an army is going to get pretty expensive pretty fast. Oh, nuts. Built a unit in time. That's okay. Heal. Let's not walk right next to the active volcano. I'd love for that scout to range out, but I don't dare leave my stuff undefended. My build order gets screwed the minute a barbarian crushes my stuff.
If there are no dogs in heaven, then when I die, I want to go where they went.
Will Rogers. Not terribly useful this yet. We don't have anything near us. There's some horses here, so maybe eventually. More we're trying to build into getting archers. Oh, hot swap. I'll bap you in the face. This guy heals. Start moving down this way. Also, barbarian camps, they're great for city. They always build in places that are good to establish cities. That's why I kind of like clans, because then you have this weird give and take. Oh, I'll take the promotion, thank you. And hey, oh, I wish I was stronger. Easy fight. And this camp is wiped out. Awesome. So we have somewhere for our settler to go. Oh, they have fortified defenses and ideal terrain, so I'll move here for now, just so I don't have the disadvantage of sitting out in the plains. I'm still 48 turns. Oh shoot, that's right. One of the reasons to build a slinger is if you kill a unit with a slinger, you get bonus to building archers. I forgot. Yeah, because I destroyed a barbarian camp near my city, I can get an arrow score bonus, which is awesome. Okay, I could have. Hello? We're good? Okay. The Sanguine Pack. Sanguine Pack are people you can lets you become make vampire units. Which are silly. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that direction anymore, so start heading out. Man, I'm gonna take so much damage. Downside of not having the bonus anymore. Or fighting barbarians, which I'll probably, at the next Civic expansion, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Nope, you're not getting free damage on me. Go away. Because those units can't attack you from the shore. Heal out in the wild, that's okay. Basically, gonna have him sit there and be my place marker for this is a city I want to build. Plus, it's a great place to build anyway. It's a nice. If anyone's coming northwise, they have to go through that direction. Can't really ignore it. Sure, build a singer, why not? Healing. Get you to come after me. Thanks for breaking your fortified position. Appreciate it. Can I win this fight? Not yet. You might as well fortify where you are. And stay on alert status. Does tie down a veteran unit, but I doubt he's going to get chased out by roving barbarians, so. I would like to build my first city there, ideally. Here's not terrible, but this one's closer. Okay, so, oh. Thanks for emptying out your own city. Damn. Awesome, great. Let's have you go out that way. Oh, looks like there's a civ down this way. No, that looks like a city-state, actually. Have you retreat back to our borders. Clear these guys out. Thanks for the arrow score. I'll get you promoted right away. Have you advance. I'll have you range out a little bit. Actually, we'll have you range out. We'll have you go there. Okay, looks like that's the top of the continent anyway. The northmost point. That feels like a city spot. Like, a city is supposed to be buildable here. And we'll hold this area because this is where Barbarian appeared last time. Oh, we got somebody. Who do we meet? We met Zemerkind. What are they? They are a trade city. Awesome. So actually, now I have someone to actually bother doing trade with. Great. Bonus gold. That's something I need. Thank you very much. What do you want from me? You want me to construct a campus. Okay. Not a terrible thing to do. I have no buildings to build. But I could use a builder. Get the scout doing their job. We'll have you defend Rome. We'll have you retreat back to defend our resources. It wants to go through there because it's easier, but I don't want to get accidentally bopped by the volcano, which is very likely can. There's more tundra. Wow, that's a beautiful range. I like that. That basically cuts off. All of this is locked off to that mountain range, ideally. So that's not terrible at all. Oh, that means there's a barbarian off that way. I'll get bopped pretty hard, so let's not. Stay away from the shore. These slingers come here so the scouts don't think to be clever. So there's a camp over this way somewhere. There has to be. I'll also admit sitting my unit right in a certain area where a camp used to be is also a way, I think, to discourage a new barbarian camp from building there. Don't know how true that is, but, you know, it makes me feel better. Oh, no. I'm gonna chase you down. You'll figure out where your camp is, buddy. Zoom. You also want to scout because you don't want the AI to get too many of the goodie huts, these little friendly villages. They'll give you bonuses. You want to get them first, so. Just to slow them down. Where? Oh, there. Go. Mark. I don't remember that city. What are you historically? Zemerkand. Silko refers to those trade routes that extended across the Central Asian steppe from ancient times till 15th century. It was a route not only of silk, but also jade and other goods, not to mention art, literature, and religion. Central to the Silk Road were the powers of the steppes, those Turkic and Mongolian groups that, when strong, permitted the road to operate. War and conflict naturally disrupted trade, and it was the collapse of the Mongol Empire and the rise of the European ship-based trade. This led to the Silk Road's decline. Samarkand was at the Silk Road's heart, called by the writer Ibn Battuta one of the greatest and finest cities, and the most perfect of them in beauty. Okay. Yep, I'm going to keep chasing you. I'm going to try to trap you against the sea. Let's get you back to defending stuff. Yeah, okay, so this literally is a divide here, so. Oh, there's a city-state there. I can see it from its borders. So that mountain range is pretty impassable for a good chunk of history then. There are ways to tunnel through mountains, high mountains like that, but. Oh, hey, you didn't move. Thanks. I will take the free hit with my slingers. Happy with my damaged warriors. Hopefully they attack my slingers instead. And not accidentally destroy themselves. Okay, so that's north as it gets. There is more land that way, but I can't get there without sea travel. Go here. Hey, thanks for the bonus archery. And let's peek up here while we can. Oh, goody hut right there, and I can't cross oceans yet. Rawr. got gifts from Tribe of Village. What did we get? Got something. Ah, that's where all those Barbarian C units are coming from. Okay. Yeah, we'll hang out here for now till the singer gets back. You're going there. You're going there. Actually, no, you did your job. Let's use you as a scout now. Don't waste your turns. You need to start heading back. You are going to avoid that camp. You can't fight them on your own. I haven't run into another civ yet. This is a small map. I'm shocked. Oh, that guy's going to attack me. That's not good. Ah, there they are. Badger Claws. Give me a warrior, but... I want a warrior. The spearmen range out to attack me, jerks. Yeah, because they know I can't do a ton of damage to them. You claim this hero by completing a hero devotion project in any city with an old... so I discovered a hero. The tribe of villagers have shared the myths and legends with us. We have discovered the hero Hercules. He ignores movement over hills terrain, which is good. I'm surrounded by hills. Hercules labor. Used when located in a friendly district under construction. Hercules immediately completes construction of the district. That's really good. Costs 2 charges and ends turn. That's really good. I like that. Hercules Rage. Used when located on an enemy district. Hercules destroys all buildings present and pillages the district. Costs 1 charge. Holy crap. Okay. Cool. Look at hero. 36 melee strength? Yeah. I want Hercules as soon as I can. Mr. Scout. Gorilla. You can move after attacking. They'll be the long jackets. Yes, the first thing I'm going to do is start building for Hercules here. Hercules? Get his proper pronunciation. In lore, in actual, what his actual name is. Yeah, run away, please. You can't win that fight in the long term. Okay, keep running away. Yeah, stay back in the city for now. I'm not sure where to put you yet. Yeah, let's get you in position to fight these guys off.
What a grand sight this must present in the wet season. Waterfalls in every direction.
That's pretty. 1 tile Impassable Wonder provides 2 culture, 2 faith to adjacent tiles. Provides +4 appeal to adjacent tiles. No kidding. Instead of the usual +2. The awesome site of Uluru has inspired local myths and legends. We have discovered the heroes Punapu and Spadlenik. Blanaku? I am 100% unfamiliar with these people. The Twins Resurrection. Any ordinary land unit killed by them is resurrected under your control with full HP and movement. Give me your units. Agile ignores movement penalties in woods and rainforest. Super useful. Yeah, I could have gone Hermetics but because of that, but that's okay. The room. Where is that? Massive sandstone formation. Oh, at Australia's geographic center is in Inselberg, an island of rock emerging from the surrounding flat bushlands. Known as Uluru to the Aboriginal people of the area, has held cultural and spiritual significance to the Enugu people for countless generations. Huh, neat. Used to be called Ayers Rock, apparently. Another reason I like playing Civilization, it helps me learn stuff like that. Like, what is that? What is that about?
Begins with a strong, well-educated workforce.
Okay, so we're gonna change policies. We don't need to build units faster. That's not the issue. No, I don't think we need to build units like that faster. We do. Conscription will make them cheaper to maintain because you basically it costs 1 gold per unit outside of a city, I believe. I still need the God King bonus, which is unfortunate. Just to keep you from crossing the river. Stay fortified. Let's have you heal there for a bit. Civics wise, we do need trade, so let's get that going. We have a governor. So we either have Victor, who will give us garrison bonus, which I don't think the city's in danger. If the city was like being pressed from all sides, Victor would keep us from losing it, the Castilian. Amani would be good if we were trying to flip that city to us faster. I think we'll get that city on our side on our own. We don't need our help yet. And we're not competing for their attention. Moksha. He does religious pressure. We're not even close to spreading our religion yet. Groundbreaker. Magnus's first thing, Groundbreaker's kind of blah to me. Because you can remove harvests around you. And stuff like that. You get stuff back. There's a mechanic for removing stuff. His cool thing to me is when you build settlers provision, you don't use up population, which is huge. Magnus will be the governor of Rome. Fittingly. Oh, he's fortifying there. That's annoying. I'm going to try to trap him there, try to wipe him out before he gets away. Getting that copper would be pretty cool.
May the forces of evil become confused while your arrow is on its way to the target.
George Carlin. I'm going to get an archer here in a bit, but... finish him off. We have a river penalty, but that's okay. We're gonna win that fight anyway. We can't advance our luxuries yet, which is unfortunate, but we can advance our farms. Which helps us build faster. So let's go bronze working. We want to build out. We do want our legions sooner rather than later. Devotion to Hercules, yes. Yeah, that's gonna be more useful to us because I want to develop Rome fast, and he'll do that for me. The other unit would have been cool for attacking the barbarians and stealing their units and growing my army, but I can already see how that would go bad. Because I'd be dependent on that war, and that's feels like a trap. Upgrade to Archer, awesome. We'll withdraw for now, no need to rush after the Badgers. That build there because the volcano went off there. There's an era bonus for it, I believe, but oh, the city-state's been wiped out. That's worrying. alert. Heal. Archers. Just get a bonus because we're not fighting cities for a while anyway. Hey, I'll take that free attack. Get some experience for my scout. Poke. Ooh, someone thinks they're clever. Nope. Free hit. Move right into my archer's range. Wipe them out. And that guy doesn't need to do anything yet. What's the next thing building? Kind of wish you were building toward stone instead of this random tile, but okay. It's food for free, so. It needs orders. You know what? Let's take the arrow bonus. It's gonna get destroyed, but whatever. We'll take the buff. I do like that when the people fight when the scouts fight, they don't hurt the dog. The dog just is left on its own. I'll move a little. Oop! Right. Retreat a bit. Get the defense bonus. Swap. Heal for a turn. Dance. And... oh, no bonus? Oh, it's because it's not volcanic now. It was, but... oh, darn. Oh, well. It's there. Heal. Dance. Might as well keep healing. Here's hero walks among us. The devotion of the people of Rome has compelled their first hero, Hercules, to join their cause. Yeah. Start building a government plaza right away. Can be built anywhere? Yep. It gives bonuses to any other districts. Building a district right away, because we have Hercules around. I don't think we need him to fight the barbarians just yet. Oh wow, really? Ooh, we might get this place for free. That'd be awesome. Holy heck, yeah, just done. That's huge. Temple Artemis would be great if we hunted anything. There's nothing to hunt around. Oh, there's deer way off to the north, so yeah. Rogue tails, no. Will we get a governor boost soon? I don't think so. Yeah, let's get a builder going. I don't want to build a settler and reduce our population because we need that. Oh, we can get a promotion right now. Actually. Provision. Nope. Change. Settler. Because now, the big problem with settlers is that it does drop your population number, and that affects how effective. Because I believe, if I'm correct, how much of your yeah, here you go. Each population basically can work one tile. One has to work one. There's a tile. There's the city tile that you usually want to work. Then there's every other tile. So even though we have 2 production, 2 food for stone, we don't have a dedicated segment of population working that. There's some people there who work at the quarry, but there's not a dedicated section of it, so we don't get the whole tiles bonus. So every time we send out a settler without someone like Magnus around from a city, we lose one of these workers to go out. And that's, one, it reduces the effectiveness of the city, but also there's the risk of settlers being destroyed, and so you get double the loss. Not only do you not get a new city, you also just lost a whole population for it. Whereas if you build a settler, the worst you lost was production and time, which is still not great, but it's not compounded. Of course. Just in time to get in my way. The dog's just barking. Poor Wolfo. Well, there's no real reason for you guys to range out, so let's just retreat back. Hercules. We do want to build another thing. I kind of want to leave that guy alone because he's not gonna. He has to range all the way around to attack Rome. He probably he cannot attack Rome with his ships, so that's not a danger. So the only people he's danger to is Samarkand and whoever's trying to develop out here. So I kind of want to leave that guy alone, so he discourages builders from enemy civs because they have to deal with him first. So for now, stay on alert, Hercules. Get some. Actually, no, we want to do it that way anyway. We can do this. Ooh, another volcano. Awesome. Just get someone on the other side of the river. Just to defend our stuff. You could stay in this city. Oh, made another civ. Awesome. Where? There. The Kumasi. Well, the city of Kumasi, I should say. Oop. I know who you are. There's archaeological evidence that there has been a settlement at Kumasi since the Neolithic period. The town wasn't commonly known until 1695 and became the center of the Ashanti Confederation under Osei Tutu. The 1701 victory over the Dinkara tribes, Kumasi became the cultural well as well as the political center of the Ashanti ethnic group, located astride two Saharan trade routes. Those became quite wealthy, and the discovery of gold in the kingdom didn't hurt either. What kind of civ are you? You are a cultural one. What do you want? You want me to Eureka the Wheel. Eureka's Wheel. Mine a resource. Yeah. Oh, disperse. Oh, we get a bonus just for destroying one. Oh wow, that's actually a really nice spot to tuck a city in because that's hard as heck to drive out. Having one here and having it build out that way, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. I actually like where I'm set up quite a bit. Set you up there. So I want you to heal. Look at damage, but I'm gonna see if he can peek over those mountains. He can't. That's unfortunate. Let's go this way. Man, I haven't run to another civ. I am surprised just because we're on a small map. Usually you run into one other. I'm used to running into like one or two other civs this early on. Well, Mr. Archer, let's put you back to the capital, I guess. Why? We may be the only, actually, in continents, we may be, even on a small map, there may be 2 continents. Oh, wow. Did I get hit by the friggin'... I did. Ow. I don't think they'll die if they stay there. Okay, yeah. Eesh. It did a lot of damage. That was them being far away. Yeah, oh, right there. I don't want them to be. No. A heroic scout. Heal for a turn. No, come back. Don't forget he's there. Thanks for the money. Give us our first galley, which wouldn't be terrible, because I'd like to explore the sea a little bit. Ow. Yeah, we're gonna die if we sit here, so... Run away. Actually, I just realized we could have smacked him and then ran away. Whoops. Whoa, hello. Well, let's get you back to the city. Oh, I can outrun you. Bye.
Every nation lives by exchanging.
Adam Smith. Okay, so... we're still where we're at until we get a new government, honestly. Run away here, then heal. Specifics wise... oh, we can get flanking. Oops, no. Too soon. Mysticism would be good because we can get preserves, and those are actually pretty useful. Especially since we want to be somewhat, we want to be a green Rome as well. We want to be considering how much we're going to be impacting the environment so we don't get just wiped out. Right, I'd love to give Hercules something to do. Fortunately, we don't have another district fruit to build yet. But we will. It only lasts for 19 more turns. And then we have to rebuild them again, so... where do I want to set you up? Let's set you up in a potential new area. Actually, you know what? It'll be faster if I send you here and you there. Oh, wow. Hello. You must... this barbarian must have grabbed a worker from Samarkand. But hey, I'll take a free worker if I can get it. He's gonna run away. Really? Why? I'll take the unit. Thanks for the free worker. Okay, yeah, that was definitely a city state. Because if it's from, if it's a builder from a civ, you can give it back to the civ as a diplomatic goodwill gesture. If it's a player, they might appreciate you giving it back to them. Like, hey, that's a nice thing for you to do. Or you can keep it for yourself. So... escort you for now. That's why you don't let your workers walk around unescorted, because that's how they get ambushed and wrecked, so no. Wait, his river defense, that's why. No, he doesn't. Yeah. Nah, I'll stay there. But you know what? I'll make you come to me. I'll make you waste the movement coming after me. You might run away instead. Yeah, it doesn't like me building here because I'm not near fresh water, but that's fine. I'll build a path there. Game likes me building there a lot more, and I kind of wish I could. I don't want to spread. I don't like being spread too far from my. I don't like spreading out too much. Of the 1, 2, 3, 4 places, this is better. 1, 2, 3. I can still get the. I can get all this stuff and still be in a green area. We'll bump into each other because we're within our area. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it'll be a little smushed, but that's kind of okay. Go there, there. Do I want another settler or another trader? I just realized the other reason I want to build here, because this will naturally be where I think a caravan route would go, and having stuff go through trade posts is better. Let's get a trader out now. As soon as we can, rather. Oh, I can probably buy it. What am I doing? I have 500. I have a bunch of freaking things. Can I buy that unit now? No. Buy a Soothsayer. A little early for that. Let's buy the first galley. Get you the arrow bonus. Thank you very much. Wait, so there's no one directly across from me. Good. We'll heal while we're here. Actually. Where did you go? I don't know. Ah, 1,000-year flood. Oh no. The river bursts its banks, and rising water covers the land for miles around. Not for 1,000 years has the river flooded to such an extent. So it destroyed a bunch of our tiles, which is what I was worried about. We lost one of our population. On the plus side, it fertilized a bunch of tiles. Ew, no. Okay, so worker, I was gonna have you hang out down here, but I need you to repair from the flood. We lose our unit. Our city got wrecked pretty hard. Where are you going? You should be going this way. There's sea here instead of the low sea. What are these called? Coast. So these are coast tiles. This type of unit can't cross ocean. They can only cross coast tiles. This guy can't attack me. He will want to in a bit, though. There he is. You up there for now. I'll retreat back. I want to draw him into my archer. Good thing is, he just built a, he just built that obelisk for me for free, which is awesome. And everything takes forever here, because it's a new city. That's okay. For now, let's get you doing hero. Oh, all those farms are destroyed. They were completely wiped out. There's nothing to repair. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Well then. That's a problem. I'm debating sending my worker down here to deal with these irrigation tiles. But that can't happen for a few turns. Bronze working needs to happen. Okay. How soon could I get to irrigation? 24 turns. So yeah, let's do that now. Let's worry about what we have in front of us. Get an error bonus for it because we're rebuilding after a natural disaster. That's good. Let's just go this way. I thought he was going to chase me, but he didn't. Oh, there's coast tiles this way. Ooh. There's land we can get to by coast. Ooh. It may be useful to us to send.
Mysticism is the mistake of an accidental and individual symbol for a universal one.
Ralph Waldo Emerson. Change our policies? Still no, because we're still stuck in a government that's not very efficient, unfortunately. Oh darn, I thought there was a landmass like right there. The coastline just reaches out pretty far. Early Empire gets us. Whoops. I keep wanting to hit different buttons. It will get us a governor. Enforce borders. Great issue. Bonus settlers wouldn't be bad. Let's do military tradition. We'll get our flanking bonus finally. We can finally send an envoy. Let's go with the one who's closer to us, Samarkand. Don't want the city-state bordering you to hate you, because they may go to war with you. Goody hot where? There. Oh, crud. Run away. Oh, we can see why we haven't seen ocean units this whole time. Have you hang up there for now. Barbarian boats don't have a huge reason to bother us for a while.
I'm also interested in creating a lasting legacy, because bronze will last for thousands of years.
Richard McDonald. Yeah, so I'm not too worried about... I don't think the barbarians will bother me because I don't have anything to... The sea barbarians don't bother... Sea barbarian units don't bother attacking you if there's nothing to attack. Right now, there's nothing they can attack other than my unit, and they're not going to chase that down unless it stays in range. We could send this trader to Rome and get a production bonus right away. Or we can start connecting to Zamerkand. Let's get the production bonus now. Because... yeah, we won't get as much gold, but it'll get more food, so it'll grow faster, and it'll get more production, which it is going to be lacking for a while. Oh, we got to trade it for free because of the goody hut. That's how we got that. I was like, why do we have it so fast? Yes, let's get our holy site built. Walls are fine, but we're not in danger yet. Getting iron working in 109 turns. No, we can get our astrology. We're not in danger of being attacked by barbarians now, so all that extra raid will go somewhere else. Building a wonder would be nice, but honestly, you're our settler bot, honestly, so let's get on that. Ooh, competition. Appease the gods. So we sacrifice one of our units to a volcano. If we do that, if we're the person who does that the most, we get a free soothsayer unit. So basically, we get our soothsayer back for free. If we're second place, we get +2 faith per turn. It's almost better to get second place here. Or third place. First place, you just get your soothsayer unit back. Unless you get everything. Unless you get silver and bronze. But let's not ignore it, because I know this is one of the few competitions that I know the AI and I will be participating in, even though we don't know about each other. So, here's volcanoes. That one. Do we have a spare we could lose? This guy. Yeah, two things that oh, we can do it right here. Yeah, there's a thing right here. So into the volcano they go. And next turn we'll have a Hercules died just from old age. But we get an error score bonus anyway, which is okay. We get a relic because of it's the first time he died. Okay, that's useful. Do you have any other spares? Send you as well. Yeah, the other thing they can do is they can cause disasters. So if they're near a river, they can cause a flood. If they're near a volcano, they can cause it to go off. They can cause forest fires and things like that. It's a pretty powerful unit, actually. I can see why it's not a default unit. It really messes things up. Oh, it's 4-4. So what I'll do, I'm going to take a short break, pop up my drink. Then we'll continue our playthrough. Let's get that set up. Yeah, so far so good. We got our second city of Mediolanum. It's good. In 29 turns, we should have our next settler. We'll be going north or east. Probably north because that's green. Just because I want to establish claim over my region first, and the reason for that is because I don't want the AI, if they do send settlers out to me, to develop a city so close to me. That's a risk. There is a possibility that they will basically be giving me a free city doing that, because there is a danger setting up a city so close to an enemy capital. But if their culture's high enough, or yours isn't high enough, you're looking at... I'm trying to get out to the menu so I can take a break here. Save while we're here. Oh no, I'm stuck. Tap. Windows key. This setup? No? Oh, there we go. Now my computer slowly catching up to me. No. Oh, fine. Let's do it this way. Yeah. Do it the lazy way. Oh. I'll be right back. I have returned. Hello. Hi, hi. Alright. Wow. I'd leave you on this page rather than on the maps page, because it's not like you're going to see that screen that often. Back we go. Yeah, I wasn't able to exit out into my OBS, so that made life interesting for a second. Oh yeah, I want to be second. Oh, Rome. There. That should put me in the league. I doubt very many units are gonna. I doubt very many civs are gonna throw away 2 units worth of people. Mediolana wants. They want more. Does he have charges for my soothsayer? Yeah, it does.
Bravery is being the only one who knows you're afraid.
Colonel David Hackworth. So we get the big thing is our flanking bonus is now active. We don't need to build more units. Saving money on our units is fine. Really, military isn't our issue. It's economy. I need to build a holy. That's kind of why I want to build this holy site so I can shift away from God King. We'll sleep on you for now. Like we're approaching the bottom of the map because there's the south. That's the South Pole tundra. So I think we have this continent all to ourselves. So if anything, we want to hurry because we want to establish dominance over this continent, settler-wise, before other powers get here, which will happen. If it goes historic, it'll happen in the Renaissance era, or sooner. And with the AI with a slight advantage, it may be sooner. It depends how much they're getting in each other's way. Do I want entertainment complex or do I want another governor? I want another governor. 1, it'll take a shorter amount of time, but 2, I have 2 cities. I'd rather have a governor for each city. Oh, war started where? Right there. Ah, sucks to be you. I can't buy another galley. That's unfortunate. Can I buy any units? No. Can I buy any tiles? Would not really. But you could, but don't. I kind of want to actually now. Because you're gonna get in my way. So let's compete with you. Because Summer Camp will expand 3 tiles out from itself as well over time. So. The Ganges River, all the way in the South Pole. Everyone remember that particular part of history? Oh, hey. I think I looked. Oh, +1 governor title. Awesome. So we could get extra growth. Industrial, no. So we want someone who gets bonuses for places that aren't developed. And I believe that's Reina. She acquires tiles faster, which is good. But her later things are +2 gold for each unimproved feature around her. And becomes a greater appeal. Pingala is great for cities that have a lot of people in them. Yang is good for building, constructing districts, fisheries, religion. So yeah, no, we want Reina. Victor would be something to consider if I was worried about losing the place, but I don't think that's going to happen. We can't go course till medieval, so yeah, Medievalanum. Just to make sure we have the actual south. We do. Durian Sea. Whoa! Hello, barbarian units. Camp here somewhere. Around you. Probably won't go off right away, right? Anyone else appeasing the gods? Just me? Just me so far. The camp's down here somewhere. Oh, a new camp established. Nearby. Where? Right up there. Okay. We need to go investigate that. Actually, no, we don't. We do not. No rush to get into a fight if I don't have to. Okay, so this is our eastern coast, I think. There may be although we're connected to something up here, connected to something here. I don't know by how much. But that's the end of that. That's the end of that. We're maybe connected to something here. We don't know how far this way we go, though. How far east we go. Retreat back. Rome, famous for its navy. Dunk. Just so you don't attack my archer. Fortunately, archers don't do a ton of damage to naval units, but that's okay.
It was luxuries like air conditioning that brought down the Roman Empire. With air conditioning, their windows were shut. They couldn't hear the barbarians coming.
Garrison Kalior. Funny thing, I heard that that there was a primitive version of air conditioning that was done in that era that the Romans did, where they basically had like flowing water going through their homes in open air areas, so that allowed breezes to blow through their homes, and the breeze carrying by some cool water or even ice would carry cool air through a house. It was expensive to do that. You know, your average person, you know, in a like clustered tenement somewhere deep in urban Rome was not getting that, but the patricians and stuff had stuff like that, which, funny enough, requires open windows, not closed ones. I I will boost my settlers now while I'm thinking about it. Because even though we're going to lose out on our faith, we are going to... what's our normal thing? Why did the governor ping? Oh, we have a promotion. Cool. We'll think about that in a second. Our religion, or pantheon, does not give any religion on its own, so we need a holy district. But I do want the settler built sooner rather than later. Move here so they can't be attacked from the thing. Drama would be nice. Entertainment complex would be nice, but a new government would be way useful because our political philosophy is primitive and not terribly useful to us.
I don't believe in astrology. I'm a Sagittarius, and we're skeptical.
Arthur C. Clarke. Research. All right. Irrigation's probably something we should be working on. Because that's starting to hurt us. We're still the only one who's even sacrificed anybody, so. What, you don't want to close distance with us? Thinking about invading Zamerkind if I can. Because I was thinking about my Soothsayer and stuff. But I don't... I might be able to take Kumasi, because I have a river I could flood. Damage them. Zamerkin's a lot harder to take because they're 25. I would need legions. I would need catapult. Taking a city-state is actually pretty hard. If you don't have the resources ready to go. Well, we do have a promotion that we should use. Well, we don't need Harbor Master. We do need Forestry Management. Plus 2 gold from each unimproved feature. For the gold. So that will be basically every tile around her is now worth money. We get 5 gold just because that's an unimproved tile. And there's chocolate there, which isn't gonna work yet. Everything's worth money. Meanwhile, we have to look to... Nope. Oh. Ooh. Eagle Warriors. Cool. That hurt quite a lot. Get that Barbarian Pirates. I'll wipe them out, but that's okay. Enough to drive them off. Running away, because that hurt a lot. So if there's Eagle Warriors, that means Poundmaker and the Kree aren't in the game. Because, if I'm correct, Barbarians take on the specialty units of civs that aren't in the game. So, because that's a way to get the unit as well. If that turns into a city-state, that city-state will have that as their specialty unit. And if you levy their military, that's a way to get their stuff. A little bit further away. Just in case the Eagle Warrior's looking for me. Okay. Our next spot is to go north. Oh, can I not do Hercules again? Oh, it costs faith to get him back again. He only appear once per era. Oh. This era would have to end to get him back. I pulled him too soon. Oh well, I got the government district for free, so whatever. In that case, get a holy site. Here we go. Let's not go near the coast. I think that guy's going to grab my settler. We don't know if that's true, but I don't want to find out the hard way. Oh well, some people did sacrifice. I'm glad I sacrificed 2 because that got me gold. So I get first place and second place. Really? That'd be 1, 2, 3, I would think. Huh. The gods have warned us the end of the world is coming. They will grant their followers boons, but we must first prove our fervor. Only the most zealous will be rewarded. Cool, we'll send our other soothsayer down here. Useful to have them spread out. Actually, I'm wondering, how are we doing? Score-wise, we're 3rd place among... There's 2 other people beating us. It's unfortunate. Overall, we're 3rd in science. 1st in culture. Which makes sense, because we have our super... our obelisks are giving us a huge buff. We have the biggest army, which is comforting. Religion, we're not making much faith, which is worrying. Diplomacy points, we don't have any, which that's all of us, so whatever. Alright. Okay, so we're not doing too bad. I'd be a lot more scared if I was at the bottom. If I was at the bottom score-wise, I would be spooked severely. Because it's hard to chase the AI if it's that far ahead of you. So, empire-wise, I'm not as big as my 2 competitors. They have bigger empires. Civics-wise, 1st place is on the same as I am, so I'm as developed as 1st place is, which is good. Era score, I am higher than 2nd place, but 1st place is way ahead, so they must be doing a lot of cool stuff. Okay, good. Era score is important because once you get to the next age, that will take over. You really don't want to get behind that. If you, honestly, I think you're better off either getting a ton of era score and getting a golden age right away, or failing once and then succeeding the next time. Go from dark age to heroic age. Okay, so score-wise, we're doing okay. 9 turns. Well, good thing is, build a city. It's not super impressive, so we don't get any era score for that. The builder going there. Can I attack these guys somehow? Not really. Nothing near them. 66, you build galleys as well. Yeah, that's important. I need irrigation really bad because my amenities are going to draw my are going to slow my whole culture, my whole civilization down. Oh, let's try to go this way. So we're moving into the classical era. I wish we had another era buff to get us to 30, but...
I thought clay must feel happy in the good potter's hand.
Oh, we get bonuses to our farms. That's good. Damn. I'm hoping to trigger it by Whoops, hello. Hey, another Civ.
Azameti Topkapı'dan ben Süleyman. Kaysar-ı Rum selamımızı ihsan ederiz.
From the magnificence of Topkapi? Topkapi? He said it and I missed it. I, Suleiman, Kaysar-ı Rum, bestow upon you my welcome. It's an honor to meet you. I would welcome your representatives to take in the sight of my palace in my capital, that they may be awed by His Majesty. Suleiman of Kanuni. Well, I'd love to sample your hospitality, sure. Tell me where your capital is. It's right there. Shocker. How are you in my competition? You are behind me. Probably been dealing with this barbarian incursion quite a bit. You haven't dealt with it nearly as well as I have. I see by your signs, and I'm glad to know that we are kin. Hey, diplomacy buff. So we're both prayers to the great old ones. I did get a buff for meeting a new Civ, so I'm actually going to go into a golden age. Awesome. So he wants to expand east if he can get away with it. The only reason he hasn't gone to the Tiber River is because there's a barbarian clan right there. Looks like he has 2 cities up here. Let's see how far north this goes. Dedication. Each of your citizens exert 1.5 loyalty pressure in their city, which is good if enemy cities are near us. This pressure also affects other cities within 9 tiles, but is 10% less effective per tile. It'll also be easier to maintain loyalty in your cities. Thankfully, that's not an issue for me. Challenge the loyalty of nearby foreign cities. Make a dedication. Alright, so what do we want? What do we think is going to happen more often is what we're thinking. Because we get a bonus to something. We can get a bonus to inquiry, so if we think we're going to get Eurekas, we'll get extra Eureka bonus. Maybe, that happens for me quite a bit. Commercial and harbor section districts get adjacency bonuses. I don't have either, so that's free inquiry is not useful to me in its entirety. Pen, brush, and voice. Inspirations provide 10% civic cause, which is not bad. It means our governments go faster. Each city receives +1 culture for each specialty district. So I get +1 so far. Maybe 2 once I get another holy site. So monumentality. +2 movement for all builders. Probably wouldn't be terrible. May purchase civilian units with faith, which I might want to do. Monumentality. Builders and settlers are cheaper to purchase with faith and gold. I might do monumentality. Last one, Exodus of Evangelists. Bonus to all the missionaries, apostles, and inquisitors. So if I was spreading my faith, that'd be great. Except I don't have an established religion quite yet. I just have a pantheon that we happen to adhere to. So monumentality. This is the era of monuments. Not sure why I pinged my government tag, but okay. Can I trade with you or anything? Can we be friends? God has given you wisdom to see the alignment in our interests. Awesome. Means he's less likely to go to war with me or mess with me. He likes it if people impressed by similar priorities. So he likes it if I make my people happy. Which, well, I like doing that anyway. Make a deal. What do you have? Nothing I want. No. Oh, you haven't gotten a hero yet. Then that's the reason to get a hero, even if it's a little early. Because heroic relic, you get +2 culture, +2 faith. That's why I'm generating faith. Right there, it's freaking Hercules in his story. That's what's inspiring the people. Keep going. Ooh, looks like he has 3 cities. By that amount of spread. Let others say what they will, but the real flourishing of classical era culture began with the discovery of political philosophy by Rome. You have completed your first civic from a new era of discovery.
Politics is the art of the possible, the attainable, the art of the next best.
Otto von Bismarck. So we get our first new government. Okay, so we go classical if we want a better economy, oligarchy if we want better military, and autocracy if we kind of want to balance. And we get a bonus for each government plaza building, diplomatic quarter building, palace, and a city. Autocracy might not be terrible. Although that's for wonder building, really. Oligarchy is great if you know you're going to war. If you know you're going to be fighting a lot, then oligarchy means you get more military buffs and all your experience goes up. Classical Republic means all cities with the district will receive housing and amenities. So we'll get a house and an amenity in Rome. And we get great person points. And we can focus on our economy. I don't think I'm going to be wonder building, so let's go Classical Republic. Does mean we're going to lose money because we have a fair amount of military units. I don't think we're drowned. We should be okay. Rome adopts government by Classical Republic, leading to a new political age for its citizens. So and try to get Revelation and get a profit. We want to continue making settlers for cheap. Improving production overall is good. Let's get envoys faster. We haven't read it. We've only read into 2 other. Well, no, we can get a bonus. We can get no. Diplomatic League for now because we have 2 envoys with our nearby neighbor, but we want to have extra envoys in the other places. Let's have that going. Awesome, Nen Mandal. Name's escaping me. Most archaeologists and historians do not believe the ruins of the abandoned city of Nan Mandal, lying adjacent to the eastern shore of the island of Ponape in Micronesia, are a remnant of the lost continent of Mu. The city was instead constructed in a lagoon and consisted of about 100 small artificial islets built on stone and coral fill platforms separated by tidal canals. Instead of being left over from the prehistoric sinking of a continent, best guess is that the construction of these islets started in the 8th century AD. And the construction of the megalithic structures upon these took place in the 12th and 13th centuries. Also, the elite castles of Sandalar dynasty didn't have to mix with the commoners. The original name for the lagoon city was Songnanling, Reef of Heaven, and European explorers dubbed it the Venice of the Pacific. Okay. Cool. It's a cultural place. And we'll go here just to verify. Civic, we want entertainment complex because people are getting a little irritated. Now Mandal wants us to do what? Trigger a Eureka for what? For sailing. Sure. Alright. So let's try to go here. I think Istanbul, like, this is probably... I actually don't know how far this goes. Hum. You won't sell me a galley. You won't sell me a galley. Forest fires grown, which is good. See, one thing I could do to mess with the with him is to send people over and cause disasters sooner, which I would do if I wasn't worried about my soothsayers being killed by barbarians. But someone created the Great Bath, which is annoying. Can I send you after Ottoman? For 1,900. Don't have it. I send you gifts of rubies, emeralds, and goldwork, and many delicacies, as well as a... I'm gonna try. Chesnid Jibashi? Just a Jibashi? Those are chestnut Jibashi who will taste them for poison on your behalf. Oh, it's a poison taster. Fair enough. Your delegation is most welcome. That's him trying to make nice with me. Fair enough. He has a governor there. Oh, the Mediterranean Sea is flooded with pirates.
To bring about the afforestation or the irrigation of a country is not less worthy of honor than its conqueror.
Sir John Thompson. Oh, hell, I could, no. I can buy a settler. Let's buy... builders. In its new enlightened age. Could start building walls. But building a campus would be great because I do need... my science is way slow, so I need to speed that up. Plus, one of the city-states wants me to build a campus anyway. So, it's probably not a bad idea. Honestly. Think of it. You know where I have that guy now? I am worried about building a city there because it's in range of a mega explosion, so I might want to build something there. That takes up all these hills. Still has a port. Takes over that. So now we can finally get some amenities. And in a single turn, the Roman Empire just got super productive.
Milletin hep ahenktar akvamı muhtelif eden, hikmeti Süleyman'ı idrakin zaruridir.
You too must possess the wisdom of Solomon, for your nation is made of many people who live in harmony. Happy I'm taking care of my citizens. Appreciate it. Ah. Mogadishu. Mogadishu? Oh, we get a free envoy just for meeting them. Cool. Let's get our mine going as well. Get some bananas. Famous Roman bananas. Yeah, if that's his capital, notice that he built that way, not this way. There's stuff out here, too. It's just that he ran into barbarians and then was pushed. He's like, you know what? I'm going to build away from threat. Same thing I did. Although I built into threat. I built into where the barbarians were. Okay, now for my next trick. Establish a camp. That's where chocolate is. Mediolanum has just improved immensely as a center of amenities, providing dyes, bananas, and chocolates to the Empire. Not a bad investment, he said, patting himself on the back. Aha, there was... Oh, he was... Wow. He had 2 barbarian camps, so... That's where the Eagle Warriors came from, was these guys. So he couldn't build this way because there's a barbarian camp baffing him here. He couldn't build this way because there's another one baffing him that way. Okay. Alright. There's a goodie hut somewhere. Right there. Yeah, I can get it before he does. Try to get it. Bam. Thank you very much. There's anything you can build here that'd be useful. Yeah. Faith or gold. You don't really need another scout. I mean, militarily, it wouldn't be bad, but... Marion where? Oh, up there. Build a holy place. Let us... We have another settler settling out here in 20 turns. Will I get a free one anytime soon? I don't think so. Because I basically, in my head, I have 2 more reasonable settling places. Just here, the South Mediterranean Sea, and then here near Mount Etna. So, Mount Etna's more likely to fire, honestly. Yeah, these are the guys that had the Eagle Scouts that wrecked me. Oh, to have an army to go after Istanbul, but that'd be such an investment. Oh, you're in my way, no. Need more housing in Mediolanum? Oh, really? Um... 20 more turns till that's done. Housing is important, so... We could have preserved and try to claim a ton of tiles all at once. Neutral tiles all at once, rather. I don't want to buy a tile just yet. Let's get a granary here because housing's an issue. Much as I want that hero, I don't think I'm going to go to battle anytime soon. I'd rather have the housing. Book of Thoth. Sorry, my Call of Cthulhu brain clicked over and went, hey, isn't that like a thing? Very much tribal village displayed in palace in Rome. Cool, I'll take that. Care to tell me what that is? No? No? Okay. I'm curious, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. What's it gonna do? Ping? Why? Oh. Hey, Venice! Cool. Check something. Book of Thoth. Egyptian mythology. Oh, okay. God. Oh, sorry, I take that back. God of writing, knowledge, magic, and wisdom. See, the sad thing of knowing things because of friggin' Call of Cthulhu is that Cthulian stories have a lot of making Egyptian mythology as the big evil, scary stuff, or extra mystical. It's like, oh yeah, because no one else was mystical there, Lovecraft. But you know, what do I know? Cool. Okay. Wanted to look that up while it was in my head. Because I knew Thoth rung a bell. I was like, why does that ring a bell? It feels like I should know. I've run into that before. Okay, let's get out of here before they get mad at me. Because they are going to get a little mad that I invaded their territory. They want a Eureka for construction. Yeah, sure. New Bavarian outpost. Where?
Writing means sharing. It's part of the human condition to want to share things. Thoughts, ideas, opinions.
Hollow Coleo? Have your territory. Move into range. Nope, you come to me. Masonry or currency? Currency means we can develop some of our trade, which we kind of want to have now, because I think we can establish a decent trade route system. Hey, Venice is now going to help us repel the pirates. Hooray! Actually, you know what? Let's go this way. Can't. Never mind then. Buy a spearman from these guys. But I don't think we're going to war anytime soon. Yeah, I'd rather save up for a builder. Yeah, let's save up for a settler. Buy them with faith. Let's do that. Because buying two set, because we're having one settler that's building now, and we'll have another one that will insta build. You know, escaping the Navy of Venice and Rome. Thank you for the promotion. Actually. Dang it. There. Route. Wow, that's a lot of military units. Oh, what? Oh, wow, they got wiped out. Probably by Samarkand, actually. Nice. Red team? Yeah. Whoops, I clicked on something I didn't mean to. Sorry. Me trying to scroll. Let's try to go all the way down here. There was a barbarian camp down here. They haven't established anything, but they may have reestablished. Better to check on them than not. We're doing score-wise? We are... still third, but we're in 100. Behind by 37. That's not great. Why are we behind? Tech, we're the same. Air score, we're behind. Their empire's bigger than ours. Well, hopefully we can fix that with our two settlers. Because empire's how many tiles you actually have claim over. Getting this would be pretty good, actually. Someone knows about the Mogadishu. Someone knows about them from this direction. Because that's someone else's person. Oh no, mega colossal eruption. People flee in terror as pyroclastic flows lash the slopes of the volcano and jets of smoke pour into the sky. So, damage a bunch of tiles. Destroyed 2 of my population. Woof. That hurt. Slowly but surely hunting the pirates down. So that wiped out the silk that was there. I built the farm that was there. That farm's surprisingly still there. Our cocoa farm's still okay. Awesome. Could have gone way worse. Our traders didn't get caught in that. Road goes through that volcanic area because, you know, they're smart. Instead of going through, they went through the east. Roads go by easiest path. So, bam. Good try trying to get away. $585. Can we do... No, we can't do forestry stuff yet, I don't think. I don't think we have that tech. I don't think we can do wood places until... Yeah, till construction. We're not there yet. Who needs... You do. Yeah, waiting money-wise for a settler would take too long, so no. Time to run away. All the way back to Rome. Well, the governor would be nice, so we could have one in
People
Red
who
Team.
cannot find time for recreation are sooner or later to find time for illness.
I like that. John Wanamaker. Wanamaker? Wanamaker. Yeah, we're still... Yeah, no. That's the way it is. Our next move is getting an envoy would be good. We can get governor title, or we can get theater, perhaps. Defensive tactics. Yeah, most volcanic eruptions, when it's normal play, will only affect the tiles next to the volcano. Mega colossal ones will affect tiles all the way out, right? So, thankfully, repairing doesn't eat up any of its charges. Any of them were calling me to do deals with them, I would. Honestly, better off keeping them there because they're getting production and food. Much as I would like to vary my trade routes, but that should be fixed once I get a commercial district and I can get more caravans moving around. Because the other reason to do that would be, without Rome, is to build roads. Because roads are built by caravans. Generally, until you get engineers and stuff. But okay, so what else can I build? Oh, I can rebuild the silk resource, which is useful to us. Oh no, I slowed down my settler. Ah, I did that inefficiently. I gotta let that settler build, have him move, and then oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. It hurts so much that I did that to myself. Oh, hey, they're still there. Okay, got it. Sailing, which we do not have. Can I buy this? No. Well, go down the room, I guess. Oh wait, no, we're gonna be sending out. We're gonna be sending a settler out anyway, so. So. Yeah, granary. We do want to do area denial. We don't want him coming this way. These are city areas he'd want to establish. Here would get us the sea, but this creates... See those blooms of loyalty? That's from his city. So if I would want to build a city anywhere in here because I'd have a loyalty penalty. And that city may just flip to join his side. Same thing for me. I want to do the same back to him. Wish I could build next to Uluru, but that's not going to happen. But if I build here, I'll create a bloom of no, stay away. And you can go the same direction. Start heading ahead in case there's any bandits that way. I doubt it. Let's move away from there. Oh, I could have healed right away. Was bad. You never want to waste a turn in at higher difficulties if you can avoid it. Like some turns you're just gonna pass. There's nothing you can do. It's just you just have to hurry up and wait. Turn for now. You camp where? Huh. That's funny. I can get a skirmisher from them if I had enough money. And how much would it take you to attack Suleiman? 2,000. Yeah, I think Venice is going to take care of that. Oh, no, Venice is a seafarer. These guys are a land one. So they're probably going to attack Istanbul a bunch and raid their things. So, we're moving out this way. Appease the gods. I do not have spare units to be doing that, so I'm not going to. Yeah, it's Suleiman's. Trains approach. Where? Ah, there was a ship that went that way. Gotcha. What is that? Mountain? Desert mountain, actually. So you built your settler, build a shrine. Buy early fully yet. That's okay. We expanded quite a bit, which is good. Keep going. Fortify there for now. Okay. Oh no, city state just built. So now I can. Haha. Bologna. Bologna? Bologna? Bologna. That's correct. Guy's down. Yep, before they get attacked. Wait. Very dangerous, this fight. Oh, I could have moved away. I forget I can tap and run. I'm not used to doing it, so. Ooh, he ran off. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's why I want to build a little further away. That's why. Wait. Build. Alert. Silk. Defend Kumai. I'll move here. You guys. That is probably not a bad call. That. Only had 2 charges, but that's fine. You got some farm, got a farm and a silk resource, which I was doing pretty good. Ow. Oh, hey, that jerk ran away. He doomed my galley. Ooh, I just lived. This guy ran away. Damn it, Venice. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, no. So that's close I dare. Oh, it's sailing. Pastoral things going. Awesome. Running away. Because Venice freaking screwed me over here. Ready for you as well. It's so nice with Rome because the first thing you usually build is an obelisk, is your monument. But Rome goes, no, you just get that for free. That is super helpful. There we go. So now I have comfortably claimed my local area. It is unlikely enemies will set up cities anywhere here, even if I don't build. They might try, but I doubt it, just because they'd have so many loyalty penalties. The next part would be to build up here somewhere. Up here would be nice, because I'd be able to get these 2 resources. But, you know, this guy should be able to get the... Aretium should be able to get the copper. You want the iron. Did claim here. Ideally, I'd want to expand out to here to this coast. So I have a west coast settlement. Another place to go would be down south. There's stuff down this way. Askamasi. And then after that, my next build would be somewhere this way. So, plans, plans, plans. You have to be thinking ahead a little bit. There's 2 more builds. Let's get production in Pt.I going now. Actually, no, we have 1 production and we'll have 1 wheat. Start healing now. Thank you, Aretium, for finally taking care of your delta there. Hey, you go take care of the freaking pirates. I've did my bit. Forget you, Venice. Another C1, which they might come after Kamai. Hopefully they'll probably bump into Atuya here with their navy. They're not naval actually, so they may actually bother Atuya quite a bit. But with barbarian encampments like that, I do like building a little close along what I think my natural caravannery paths are, so I don't have. Because if you build them too far apart, what happens to me a lot is I'll have like a city here, city there, and then a barbarian camp right there, and it messes me up completely. So it's better to go and then have a train of 3, and that way, this whole path. If I have a caravan that goes from Aritium to Mediolanum, that there is no barbarian threat. That there's no threat of my units being attacked that way. So this whole area is mine from barbarians and from the AI, from the other players. There might be one that's here, but between Zamarkand, Umai, and Mediolanum, we may be able to take care of it. I do need more units. I really want to have 1 military unit per city. Is my minimum military strength, just to defend the cities, even if walls are a thing. So Mediolanum built its thing. We could keep doing the devotion. Try to steal some units from the enemy. That will happen sooner rather than later, and it does get us another epic, so let's do that. Meanwhile, let's get farmed because we want this place to thrive. Oh, we work toward feudalism. Awesome. The Pt.I is now set up to be a productive settlement quickly, which is good news. We have good pace. Everyone's growing pretty fast. In their next population within the next 20 turns. Well, Aritium aside. Still, we're not looking at oh god long. Many dispute the actual start of the classical era, but you know it was when Rome discovered currency. First tech from the new era.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness,
money
will at least help you be miserable in comfort.
Helen Gurley Brown. Now we can do industries. We get a unique benefit to the city, get a great merchant point, extra production. Like, it is all awesome. It is all good stuff. Remember how I was worried about getting Legion? You know what? I should do it oh, I don't have any iron. That's why, because I think, yeah, Legions cost 10 iron, and we do not have it in any of our cities. We're an ironless civilization. Except for that one up there. Which, yeah. Sailing's probably good, so we can start getting some of our sea. Do we have a ton of sea stuff? That's the thing. Is that really what I'm focused on? I'll builders to embark, which, okay, whatever. Do we want walls? We get horses. Do we need horses? We don't need horses. You build walls. Walls are good to get sooner rather than later because it discourages invasions. Which we don't know who's out there. We only know Zuliman's out there, and I don't think Zuliman's bonuses push him into being aggressive. Let's check so I'm not lying to myself. What is this school thing? No grievances. That just selects me. That doesn't do anything. Suleiman Kanui. Oh, because he has 2 modes he could be. Exclusive unique governor with military Grand Vizier. With military diplomatic abilities, generously unique unit, and governor title with gunpowder tech researched. Except he's the Ottomans. So he's about governor and making his people happy. Gets a good unit in gunpowder era. Probably his build is about unique. Is he not getting a unique building? He gets Grand Vizier and Janissaries. Okay. I can't spell. Yeah, it just goes back to him. Alright. Oh, hey, those guys got wiped out. Probably by Istanbul. Because that would have been a pain between Venice and him. Let it be known between us. I will repay treachery with blood. But if you are a true friend, we will have peace. Would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? Very good. You want a tip on who's the militaristic civs? Look for the ones in armor when they meet you. They're usually the ones that like fighting. So Suleiman is more a governor builder, city builder. Janissaries are good for defending his cities. Where are you? How'd you find me? No, for real. How do you know I exist? How do you know I exist? Yeah, but where? Scythia. But where though? They must have like had a ship here and Velatri picked them up. I have no idea otherwise. Until she tells me where her capital is. Which may be... Oh no. On you I see the mark of evil. Those who know will see your society for what it is. She's part of a different society. Which, diplomacy penalty. That's not great news. That is annoying. Okay, I thought we lost the boat there. I was like, how did we lose that exchange? I can move faster than you. Can I buy builders? You know what? I'll buy a scout from here. Just so I have some sort of military unit to deal with that. An envoy to where? The first one gets a double, so let's go for the one who doesn't know who we are yet. That's not one, that'll be two. I'm not mistaken. Yep. We got Kamasi for free because we discovered them first. Probably want to switch our government thing. Can we do that for not too expensive? 135? No. Too expensive. Too expensive. And it's once again trying to lead us to our doom. We're not going to fall for that trick twice. Good. I love archer units. What's that? You don't get to defend yourself. Thanks for the arrow points. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had time to wonder build. I just don't. I have so many other things I want to build. It takes so long. Let's not do that. The Rome doesn't need the help yet. Stonehenge. Someone's probably building that. I'd be shocked if someone wasn't. It's not hurting for housing. I can get settler buff, rebuilder. I get bonus in places with governors, penalty without governors. It's good if I'm building tall. Audience chamber. Warlord's Throne. Capturing enemy cities gets a production buff. Ancestral Hall is probably better for what I'm doing right now. Because then this city becomes way better at settler generating. Which I kind of want to keep doing. Could get a wonders count for score. Can I get Stonehenge in time? Try. What are you hunting here? Oh. Holy heck. So there's a continent over there somewhere. Got it. I want that worker. Yeah, I should have built another worker with my... Oh, thank God. Thank God. Build Kumai out. I can build Villatre. Or not a Retium. Retium doesn't need the help. Do I have two charges somewhere? I have charge. Oh, I know why I need a builder here. I need to establish I need to establish my industries. I'd rather establish them at the capital than elsewhere. Like the dye industry. To Rome. You can stay there just to discourage. There, now you're trapped. Unless he runs into Kumasi, which he might. Oh my god, so many barbarians. Oh hey! Kumasi took care of that one. Nice. Or even our UTM might have done it. And another one built so fast. It's so dangerous not to be ready for barbarian attacks. What can I buy from you? That's usually what I care about, is what can I buy. For 466, if I had enough gold. I do feel like I'm not... Well, I'm doing what I can for my cities, that's the thing. First industry in the world. The gears of rationalized production turn first in the world in your industry, turning out goods faster and more efficiently than ever before. Oh, I can't go into their borders anymore because we're in the era where borders are maintained. Damn it. Damn. Yeah, I better run back. That's unfortunate. I'm never getting that. I was hoping to get that worker. But oh well. Boob dust storm. From far off, people see the approaching wall of driven sand, scattered to seek safety of scouring wind. I realize there's a bunch of tiles, which is neat. Oh.
Each of us is carving a stone, erecting a column, or cutting a piece of stained glass in the construction of something much bigger than ourselves.
Adrienne Clarkson. I'm surprised how long I've gone without building walls. Walls are usually something I try to start building in the ancient era. To start withstanding attacks from like barbarians and like other civs, but really I've been able to just dominate this area. I am worried I can feel another camp building here somewhere. That'd be so annoying. Let's start defending our industry, because that is the most important thing. Don't have banana industry, do we? No, you do not. So let's get that started. Next is... Might as well get sailing now. I know iron is there, but I still have to build a settler to go up here. Take this area. Just to get one iron resource. So bad. Go for it, I'll take the experience. Time to run away. I'm generating great admiral points every time I win a naval engagement, so I'm game. I'm game if you are. Try to wait up for another settler. We could build another settler out of Rome and try to build. That's actually not too bad, because that way I'm technically, with faith, I am settler building and building my wonder. Changing governments help right now. Yeah. Shift to an autocracy. Get some of our money back this way. Keep production up. Swap out charismatic leader, which means we'll get envoys faster. We don't need the first envoy point anymore. Hopefully we can get our great prophet for free without spending it with thing. That'll speed up our wonder production here for Stonehenge, which I don't want it to take too long, because I get the feeling if once the AI gets a chance to, it will try to build wonders, because that is worth score, and it gets you a huge buff, so it's worth it to do.
Defense is superior to opulence.
Adam Smith. That'd be nice if we don't need it. Mausoleum. And war policies, which no reason to change those quite yet. Defend our industry just in case. Next is feudalism. Probably isn't bad because our farms get better with being so clustered. Let's do that. Get a great person. John the Baptist. Okay, take that. Get a new governor. Could improve one of our existing ones, or we can get a new one. I'd rather have a new one. Liang. And I think we want you on our one place that will have a bunch of water tiles, which will be the Aretium or Velitrae. Velitrae. Orders. John. On to religion. And I always create my own religion. This makes me comfier. Butterfly. We go with the Midnight Watch. And if you've watched me stream my various games, you will know what that is. So we can do reliquaries, which give triple yield of faith and tourism, which we're only getting one of those quite yet. Purchase campus and theater with faith. Holy district's faith is production. That's not bad. Amenity for 2 specialty districts. No. Shrines and temples provide culture equal to faith. Religious community. International trade routes provide gold. The cities with holy sites. Divine inspiration, world wonders provide faith. We don't have any in our empire. Feed the world. Shrines and temples provide food and housing each. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Warrior monks. Provide faith to train work. I'm using them for my other stuff. Let's do work ethic. Then our secondary belief. Crusade, no. Holy waters, no. Inner preachers, kind of nice. Sort of. Holy order might not be bad because we can get our missionaries out faster. Religious colonization. Cities start with this religion in place if founded by a player who has this as their majority religion. I don't know if that does that retroactively. Defender of the faith. Would be kind of funny because that means it's hard to invade me. Religious units, monastic isolation, scripture, maybe. People primacy. When you send an envoy to a city-state, too late for that. Pilgrimage. I get +2 faith for each city following this religion. It's not bad. It's like I just get a lot of faith right away, just for spreading. The ministry gets me holy site bonuses. Tides gets me money. Yeah, bonus envoy. World Church and cross cultural dialogue are great. As you get bonuses for spreading it. We get a building. Between work ethic and meeting house, we can have our holy sites become production places. Yeah. It is said that when John the Baptist founded the Midnight Watch, the world's first religion, hey, we found a religion first, good for us. The sun broke through the clouds and a sweet scent filled the air. Nice. Very good. Oh, that probably happened because of our thing. So, nope, that wasn't Revelation. Revelation did not fire that. Hilariously. Heal, please. Where's a housing issue? Mediolanum? We'll deal with that when we can deal with it. Ah, that was a thing. Okay. We don't need military build, I don't think. Do we need... That's right, the wild card. I always forget that wild card isn't just the wild card slots. You can use it for other stuff, so I've been trying to use other stuff. Oh, hell, Corbeil. We want to build that thing faster. Yep. Bam. We have more than one silk. Oh, we do have another silk up here. Oh. Well, hell. Shoot. Oh, well. Whatevers. Whatevers. It's okay. Oh, it can only be luxury resources that can do that for. Oh. And you can only have one industry per city. Right. So. We don't have 2 of chocolate yet. That's why we can't do that yet. Okay. Well, I guess Command's getting into the silk industry. Something happened. Oh, hey, we built them. So these guys get bonuses to anti-cavalry units, so spearmen. Cool. And they ignore. So yeah, you know what? Time to defend Kumai. Our brave heroes. Now for you. Holy site building. In a few more turns. It's a great place to build, though. Build some walls. Walls are always a safe bet. There's a lot of things I want to build, but I don't have the money to build it, is the problem. Not yet, anyway. There's two. I have two great spots for building stuff, so. We do need temples. We don't have ye. We're saving for settler anyway. 40, yeah. The military doesn't need more tiles developed. It has 3 tiles. It's only developing. It's only working like 1, 2 of its tiles. It has 4, sorry, because that's the city plus 3 more. They only have 2 people, so no rush. No rush for them. Mediolanum would like that though, but they'd need something to build into. They don't have anywhere to build quite yet. Yeah. Often wonder why you say so little. I believe you have nothing interesting to say. What?
It is not that life ashore is distasteful to me, but life at sea is better.
Sir Francis Drake. I'll take that major victory. Ah. Friendship expired. Oh. We went for naval. All land units embark. Navigation. Prove 2 sea resources. 1. 2. So in theory we could get a buff with Mogadishu. Saying that wrong, I know. I could be working on a harbor, which may not be the worst thing to do. I could be working toward that now, rather than later. Then again, I could be advancing my no, because I'm still in the trap of I need to build up this way to get iron, because I don't think I can get iron anywhere else. Get iron? No, can't get iron there. I'm gonna take care of this guy. Then I'm gonna use my hero to travel north, take care of these guys. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hello. I am Imdeva and Zinga. Sorry. And I greet you as a friend. I can see you are blessed by God. Are you here to share your enlightenment? This guy, I've run into this guy a lot in my playthroughs. He likes it when you spread religion. Have a good religion and spread it as much as possible. Heck, he likes it when you spread your religion to him. And then he doesn't like it because it's a religious victory. But he prefers you spread it than not. So he is big on religion exploration and expansion, rather than like militaristic or diplomatic. Yes, yes, this is good for us. Yes, please visit us. Say hello. Well, there's 2 civs off to our east then. Scout ahead for our hero. The enemy's out there somewhere. We'll take our major victory. Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't share the same society as I do. That's fine. What? Why? Why did they change places? Dang it. Stupid Venice. The unit's dead. I'm almost certain. I tell you, I was like, nope, we're not letting you stay there. Yeah, it's dead, because Venice wasn't fighting the barbarian. Oh, I lived because of flanking bonus, because we're allies. There are no rewards, that's unfortunate, but I couldn't afford it. Get wrecked. Face my heroes. Bunk. Thanks for the hero bonus. And I'm gonna try to trap you so you can't run away from our heroes. Oh my goodness, run away. Really? Thanks for the free military units. Hey, what are you doing, Solomon? What are you doing out here exploring out my direction? He doesn't know where I am, though. He hasn't... That's the other thing. I haven't seen any of his freaking scouts. They've probably been running into... That's probably what's been happening. He's been running into barbarians all the damn time. I think heroes can city teleport. So I don't think I need to. Heal, please. Oh, wait. I can build a settler. Shoot. I wasted a turn there. Sorry. Yeah, they can city teleport. So let's get you to Kamai as quickly as possible. You need to run for your life. What you need to do. They will go after the weak unit rather than the tough unit. Didn't mean to click you, sorry. King Gardens and Great Bathroom Aid. Good, good. Can I make you build faster? 22 versus 21. Yeah, it doesn't change how fast you can build, really. In increments, it would mind, but eh. Jackets, you can go there. You can turn into archers. Settlers. Settlers. I should be building settlers. Probably end at 6 here, I think. I do need to rest up for Lex Arcana later. Oh, she's gonna go somewhere. That's okay. A funny thing about someone's military strength, scouts count for that because they're skirmisher units. Yeah, the Ottoman Empire is trying to look for places to expand, but Kamai's kind of locked off this part of the world for him. He'd have to expand along the west coast, which is more apt for him. That's why I was kind of leery about destroying that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right there. You built archers. Ah, you won't transfer to Aritium, really? Oh. It's because there's a military unit there? Yeah. Settler. Where, well, we know where it should be built from. Where's he going? Going north to get iron, right. I think our hero should be able to clear that out before our settler gets up there, so we should be okay. Our heroes are really strong, so they're gonna wreck up stuff pretty bad, I think. Be a rough place to live, but I think they'll be okay. There's plenty of like lobster and lobster, crab, iron, forests, sheep, so they're not completely screwed, honestly. Ow. And it's one of those funny things with playing Civilization. It's one of those games that you can kind of just play and time just whittles away as you're going along. It's that kind of game where it's the famous one more turn, but it's also just, I think it's a game I find so fun that I can just keep going at it, and I never feel like unless I'm being completely trounced, at which point there's a challenge in that in a way. And if your game is over, I've rarely felt crushed in a Civ game for a long time. Not since I got good enough to play at Prince. Now it's pretty hard for me to get completely crushed, unless the map really was negative. But even then, bad map placement hasn't really screwed me. Mind you, I've never gone for a map build that was completely punishing. The settings that you saw earlier are kind of what I usually do. Random sea levels, random age, things like that. Ooh, you know what? That warrior should go along with the settler just in case that galley attacks my settlers. Because they might be able to...
Can you imagine trying to talk 600 people into helping you drag a 50-ton stone 18 miles across the countryside and muscle it into an upright position, and then saying, right lads, another 20 like that, then we can party.
Bill Bryson. Stonehenge gets us a free profit, nice, which will help us improve our religion more. And a wonder point. Hooray! Inspiration. Yes. Angel size. I don't know who I spent, I just got him. Citizens of Rome, remember their glorious past. Anything else that's really good? All marsh tiles? Like this, isn't it? marsh, yeah. All floodplains get science and production. Sure. Have to be built somewhere it floods. Must be built on floodplains and marsh, because of course it does. Okay. I'll build it next to the volcano where it can get destroyed. Or where it can get flooded out. Damn. I don't know if that's a great build. This is the only safe tile to build it. Alright, and our third thing. Production. We can make missionaries cheaper to purchase, which wouldn't be terrible. Should get a... Oh, we don't... Oh, no, we have our building already. Yeah, let's go for cheaper ones. Just make it worth... Just so it's worth... yeah. Even though religion isn't the main way I'd win, I do need to participate in it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get crushed pretty bad. Oh, good. It's gonna be dispersed anyway. Okay. There. Yep, that camp got wiped out. Awesome. What's 6 now? Okay. So we'll do one more turn. Up this way. Beltray needs fun. Sorry, we don't have that available. Oh, if only we had more trader. Let's get missionary going. Honestly, we should be doing that. We should be, if nothing else, we should be spreading to our own towns. Yep, it's good anywhere for you. Right next to the volcanoes. Yeah, that seems like a great plan. 63 turns though. That's forever. We can get walls built sooner. Button, and we'll probably save after this unless something really weird happens. You okay? Everyone's... Wow. Alright. We'll save there. Save, and then save game normally. And you can see I have my Canada playthroughs here. And that Trajan there is the time I was messing around before, but this we'll note as the Electric Metropolis Challenge. Save. So we save twice, exit out. And yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed that. I think I said this the last time I did Civilization as well. It's like, Civilization is the way I ease back into streaming, which is funny. It wasn't even the first thing I streamed. The first thing I streamed ever was... The name escapes me at the moment. It was Couldn't tell you, but it wasn't Civ. I can tell you that. Civ I didn't do until way later, and that wasn't until I did the PS5 run where I played through my first King playthrough. So, yeah. So, when am I gonna do the next Civilization thing? I don't know. I'm gonna try to do it semi-regular. In that it's semi-regular. It's gonna be irregular, but I'm gonna try to do it often so that I can. So I can keep at it. Also, the more I, because I kind of would, I'm on the sort. Once I'm in a Civilization mood, I kind of want to keep playing it anyway. So when I feel like playing Civ, I'll just stream it. So when does that mean that's gonna happen? Couldn't tell you. I might fall into a routine and figure out. I'll know more as a week goes by. I'll be like, okay, I know when I will be playing for sure. Because there's a lot of streamers I like to watch and catch and hang out with. There's one streamer I mod for on a regular basis. So there's a lot of times that I know that I normally could stream, but it would not be easy to stream. You know what I mean? So I need to find good slots. All the good slots for streaming that I do are the TTRPG streams that I do. Which, hey, you can check all those out, all the VODs over on YouTube, as well as this series here, which I'll be putting the entire series over on YouTube. But I'll be streaming them live, of course, here on Twitch and doing that. So you can catch me on here when I'm doing it, and I will announce it on I will announce on my Discord and on my Blue Sky when I'm doing it. So keep an eye out for that. Once it's a regular schedule, it'll show up on my schedule on Twitch, and I'll set out what the time slots are. For now, I don't know what they are. So anyway, that's it. That's all for now. For all of you watching out there, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to catch you again another place, another time. Bye. In theory. There we go.